Welcome to the Only Fans Podcast!
Hello, welcome to the Only Fans Podcast. No nudes, just NBA news brought to you by two dudes. Is that it?
That was the whole thing.
Hell yeah.
Hold
and
on.
the
We're
NBA
still an NBA podcast.
NBA
Say it,
season
Josh.
has started.
Yeah,
I'm
how
so
does that
excited.
feel? How does that feel, Danny? That your break from the NBA is now coming to a close.
Yes. It's full on.
Is that
and
rough for you?
I feel like it wasn't long enough, and I needed like a bigger break from NBA because NBA. Whatever. Go
I
ahead.
can't believe we have a producer who doesn't like the NBA. But I'm excited to get into these games, but first, a little housekeeping from last week's episode. The audio was a little bit off. Our producer,
Ooh,
Danny,
yeah.
you know, but it's
I
all right.
think
It's cool.
Danny,
It's cool.
Danny,
This is a team effort.
it is. But Danny, that's why it's Danny. It's not your fault.
Don't do this to me, man.
Danny, it's not though. It's not your fault.
Danny,
Don't do this to me, man.
Danny, it's not your fault. You have a family, man. You're busy. It's not your fault.
Danny, it isn't your fault. I mean, sometimes on very rare occasions, audio ports get fucked up.
That's what
Yeah.
happened. I think.
Danny, it's not your fault. Like
I know it's not.
we're
Why do you keep saying it then?
we're
No,
a
dude.
handful. It's not your fault.
Yeah, don't get defensive or anything. Like, there's no reason to because it isn't your fault.
I'm not getting defensive because I know it's not my fault.
It's not your
Danny,
fault,
It's
man.
It's not your fault. Keys,
Things happen.
buttons, they're confusing.
This is why they have Geek Squad.
Yes.
Danny,
This is why there's IT guys.
Danny,
I can't do it all.
Danny,
What?
you're getting really
I'm
kind of
not
like...
getting defensive. I'm not getting worked up.
You're telling me it's not, you're pretty much saying it's not your fault.
It's
And
not my
all,
fault.
all we're saying is it's not your fault.
I know. That's what I'm fucking
Like,
saying.
there's nothing you
Adam.
could have done. Like, check the microphone or anything
We
like
checked
that.
it. You heard me check it.
Adam, it was Danny's fault, right?
No, dude, this
Yeah.
guy's fucking up.
Yeah.
We're going to need to find a new... He
It's
doesn't, even,
not my goddamn fault!
he doesn't even like the NBA. Like,
Yeah,
what are we
I
doing
mean,
with him?
yeah.
You know?
I'm trying to
Yeah.
sabotage this.
We're gonna We're going to keep using this studio, but we'll just let you kind of hang out,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, that's cool.
You'll be more of a landlord then.
Yeah. But, like, you're not
Rent
charging
just-
us.
Yeah, I was gonna
Rent
say, but also
just went up, bitches.
yeah.
What is it? Like, double?
It's like 50 times.
Yeah, the price of something else went up for you too, Danny.
50
then.
times 0.
Oh, shit.
50 times 0 is still 0. You know?
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
we haven't discussed that yet, but
Yeah.
we need to talk about
We'll
that.
get there. We'll get there. But
Let's
first
talk
off,
about it right now.
well, no, we'll get to the NBA,
Okay.
and we'll talk about Klay Thompson later.
Dude, week 1.
Yeah. Already yawned.
The Lakers Warriors played. It was night
Yeah.
1. Instant overreaction time. Do the Lakers fucking suck?
Instant overreaction time. The Lakers do suck.
I love it.
This is not an 0-1 record. This is an 0-7 record because they didn't manage to win a single game in preseason.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
You're the Lakers. You just built a super team that is dog shit.
That's old as shit with no bench.
Might be an instant overreaction, but I stand by it.
Yeah, and Russ, the biggest fear for everybody in the offseason, what everybody was saying is like, well, what happens when Russ just has like a dog shit game and goes like 5 for 18 and,
Yeah.
and it happened the very first game. It's hilarious.
It's simply,
And
LeBron told him to go home and watch a movie.
Yeah, watch a comedy.
Yeah,
It's like,
go
a
watch something
comedy.
funny, buddy.
What comedy?
It was
what-
that bad?
Yeah, it was so bad that LeBron was just like, hey, buddy, don't worry about it. Like, go get your mind off it,
Like, My
Escape reality for a while because you're a piece of shit.
What I would do in that situation, like when I want to escape reality, like I get real big and then I watch some Family Guy. So do you think that's what he suggested to go watch? Family Guy?
A
Family
comedy.
Guy's like the ultimate, like take your mind off of shit show. I feel like
After the loss. No, I don't know.
you
what,
obviously don't agree.
I love Family Guy. Family Guy's a great show. It's kind of like a down in the dumb show. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but it's just like,
It's
what
like
are we
a comfort
talking
show.
about, guys?
But do you think is that what you think Russell Westbrook watched? Do you think I think he more probably like watched the Boondocks or I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Why not Family Guy and why the Boondocks?
He probably watched the Family Guy. Yeah.
Why? But why?
strolled
You
right-
said Boondocks. Like, why do you think you watched Boondocks?
Oh.
No, I mean, he seemed pretty sure of himself. I just wanted to know
That's a very specific show to pull out.
what exactly. No, it's probably not Family Guy. It's probably Boondocks, right?
Well, or the
Should I have
Cleveland- or the Cleveland show.
Why would he watch the Cleveland show?
I'm just trying to think of your train of thought.
I don't
Like,
know
I'm
why
trying
you
to
think that
follow
is my
that.
part of my
Where you
trade
go.
shot.
Well, I mean, was that the next one that was going to
No,
come
the
out
next
of your
one
mouth?
he put out is if he did a movie.
Moesha?
Obviously, the other guys. He's a big The Other Guys fan. He's made that clear.
You sure he wasn't watching The Wiz?
Whoa.
So you seem to know. I mean, you're pulling out other guys' references. You seem to know that through your expansive knowledge of his cinematic
Well, just
preferences,
like all the pictures, he loves Will Ferrell. Dude.
you think that he would like the Boondocks.
Yeah, probably.
That would be
So-
his cartoon of choice.
Russ doing bad. I don't know. What can he do now, right? I think being the worst player of a good trio, I feel like there's a few things you could do.
We're gonna let him just change the subject like that?
I got a few good thoughts here.
mean,
First one. Pack snacks, right?
For
if
us, that's what his job should be.
Well, I mean, like you don't want to be the bad guy and do nothing. So, like, what can you do to still
Increase
maintain
your
favor?
worth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. If he's just like the snack guy, he's always has some good snacks around.
He's like the
LeBron
group
and-
mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He
Yep.
shows up with, some orange slices
Mhm.
and, maybe a
Pack of
juice
double stuffed
box.
Oreos.
Yeah,
and stuff.
water bottles and
Yeah, exactly.
some kind of
probably grape drink,
snack.
right, Josh?
No.
Josh, don't you think it would be like grape drink and
No.
watermelon most
No.
likely?
Yeah.
What? Why? No.
Is that where you're going with
That's
this?
exactly-
Well, you had
I
that
don't
thing
even
about
know why you-
Boondocks and
Yeah. Elaborate.
we're just
Oh.
trying to like
It's honestly just on my mind because I want to watch that show. I haven't
Okay.
seen it, so
all right.
I don't know. I was just thinking about it today. I'm sorry. So you guys were talking about it at work. But another thing is he could plan activities for when they're on the road.
I think if Jewish people watch Boondocks, they can only do it ironically.
I don't think that's true. I do not think that's true.
I just
Well,
Maybe affluent Jews.
they're probably the
but
ones
I am
who
not.
produced it. I'm assuming.
That's true. You're affluent.
No, not really.
Yeah, you are.
No.
Yeah, dude, he's probably the best off out of all of us.
I work
For
in a
sure.
warehouse. This
Yeah.
is a lie. I am the worst off out of all of us.
No,
Easy.
he's got a position of power.
No.
His
Manage 1 to 2 people.
You
on
know
regular.
he's great at saving.
yeah,
And
and
Not
penny.
true at all.
and his
Not
grandparents
true.
have a
I'm
ton of
generous.
money.
Nope.
You
not
know?
true. Grandparents, very average.
Well, then how do you explain
He's still alive.
your clearly racist stances?
Okay. What the fuck? All right. So another thing Russ can do besides being the worst player on a team, another thing Russ can do, the worst player of the good trio. Let me make that clear. It's not like he's the worst player on the team. But being the worst player of a good trio, another thing he can do besides pack snacks is plan activities when they're on the road.
He's like the cultural ambassador.
Oh yeah,
of
they're up
the
in
Lakers.
Minnesota. They have a few days
He
off.
should know about every city, every stop.
Maybe
Maybe some
the-
historical facts.
Well, maybe they go.
He's in a
play
lot of
cards.
he's
He
in a
knows
lot
the
of
fun things around. Maybe
he's
they
in a
go
lot of like
fishing.
Facebook groups for the best restaurants.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly,
it's just like him and the
exactly.
wives of
Yeah.
the town. You
Mhm.
know, no, it's great.
He's all over Yelp.
Totally.
And better have some weed.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that's a big part of the job is just like finding and providing.
If you could just be the guy that provides, you'll be around.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
And I think the third thing maybe is just compliment LeBron a lot. If you do that, I think you'll be good.
Everybody on the team has to do that.
Yeah, but I feel like Russ doesn't do that. So it's like from him, it would mean that much more.
Sure, that makes sense.
Because like all he said about LeBron,
Does he have to start winning games to not have to do all this anymore?
he has to start playing. They have to start winning games and he has to start playing semi-well.
He's gonna need like a triple-double every 3 nights. to
Not
make
even that. He
happen.
just has to
I
have a
think.
decent shooting percentage.
Is this Stephon Curry right here?
Yes.
What's the name?
They beat the Lakers.
Stephon Curry.
Stefan. Yep.
Steph Curry with the pop, boy.
Stephen Curry.
Steph
Stephen.
Curry with the shot, boy.
Yes, Stephen Curry.
Stefan. Like Stefan Curry.
Like when Urkel became Stephon.
Yeah, no,
didn't he?
it's not that.
Stefan.
Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry.
Just call him Steph Curry.
This is
Nobody
just a
calls
very
him
weird
Stefan.
picture. That's all.
Why? Why is that a weird picture? I think that's a pretty normal picture.
It's actually well executed defensive stance.
Yeah, maybe the hands are on him a little too much,
And
but
like the hip thrust and like he's also like levitating.
It's a
right?
still picture, so any hip thrust you're seeing is just in your imagination.
Oh, okay.
all right. So there was a lot of games though, and we'll get down.
You're just like a mile from our microphone.
Oh,
Come a little
And-
closer, babe.
we'll get to the. Well, I talk a little bit louder, babe. We'll get to the next game, which is the Bucks looked fucking awesome against the Nets. I think the Bucks are the team to beat this year, right? Giannis just got to dunk his balls in a super team's face and get his rings.
It's a great
night
start.
one.
Great start. But the Nets weren't a full team.
Well, that's obviously true.
They weren't a full team.
Yeah.
They were missing, their spunky firecracker
Yes.
of a point guard.
Yep.
And what can you do?
Yeah.
Not gonna work here anymore.
Yeah.
Like clearly
Kyrie Irving is
he's
out.
made his decision
Mhm.
and is no longer going to play in the NBA. Now, is it any NBA team he has to be vaccinated to play on any team, or is it
Well,
just
the thing
the
is-
Nets?
I think he's still technically under contract, but I don't think any team would sign him because I think it's like 75% of arenas he wouldn't be able to play on. So it's like if you're,
Gotcha.
I mean, maybe if you're one of those like 25% that like you can play some home games, but I still think he's under contract with the Nets. So even that is
He probably play in
dicey and
Texas.
fishy. I don't know. I don't know what you do with the Nets. I think you almost want him. You want to be able to avoid his contract so you could do some more with his cap space at this point. I don't know. Or otherwise, it's kind of looking like it might be a wasted year if you just have. I mean, they have a lot of talent. I mean, if you have KD, you're always a threat. But I don't know. You built this team, and the Bucks look fucking good.
This team on vaccinations. You like that?
We built this team. Oh, like we built this city.
I'd
But
like to move on.
Yeah, no. I think the perfect segue is so KD wanted to come to New York and he chose to go to the Nets. And now the Nets are struggling. All this chaos with, Kyrie Irving, a player that's just had constant controversy following wherever he is. And he could have gone to the Knicks. He could have gone to the Knicks, and the Knicks are looking fucking great. Instant overreaction. Are the Knicks going to be a top 4? Are they going to get playoff? Do you think the Knicks will get home playoffs for the first round? Will they be a top 4 seed in the playoffs?
I think so.
I think they might sneak into 3 or 4. They're looking good.
Yeah.
They beat the Celtics, who are definitely going to be a playoff team, I think. Jaylen Brown played amazing, making me feel good about like 2 years ago on record when I said I think he might be the next Michael Jordan.
Yep.
I don't think that's going to be right, but I still think there's a lot of promise for him. Like he's
46 points,
He's still 24.
8 3-pointers,
Yeah.
which is a lot.
Yeah.
56% shooting.
Yeah.
Like that's
He played a fucking great
It's
game.
a
And
great
some
first
clutch,
game.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
clutch
and it's making a
points.
statement for the season. Like you
Yeah.
carry that through that fire through the preseason,
Mhm.
and you're in good shape.
Yeah.
It was also like it was a close game.
Yeah. I mean, double overtime.
Like
And
obviously,
obviously
it was
pissed me
fun as
off.
hell to watch.
The Nuggets were on ESPN right after them, so I was just getting angry because it was like first overtime. No, like I wanted the Celtics to win too because I do like Jaylen Brown a lot.
So did I.
And so it went over to overtime. By the second overtime, the Knicks got the lead, and I was just, come on, Knicks. I just wanted the game to fucking end so I could see my fucking
Yeah.
Nuggets on the big
Whoever
screen.
had the possession with the least time to spare.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, let's just get this over with.
Yeah. Julius Randle after the game, which is like, oh, I'm just so tired. I want to go to bed. But honestly, if you're those teams, it's a pretty good way to like jumpstart your team into getting into shape. It's
Going
like,
to bed really early.
no, just like having a game like that where you have to go.
Oh, yeah,
double
for sure.
team.
Just like get them in a good pattern for the rest of the season.
I mean that too.
we're getting our sleep, getting our REM cycles, Danny.
Yeah.
I like how you just zipped the lip.
Wait, do you
for-
not
for
have
that
the Knicks?
segment.
Do you have the Knicks video? Damn it!
Which was the next video?
The one where the people are all going crazy on the street.
No, I didn't just
I sent you
I'm
a.
not a clairvoyant.
No, my bad. I sent you the YouTube video. And I
Oh.
thought maybe you put it on there.
I did. Okay. I'm gonna call bullshit on that one.
I sent it to the OFP.
Did you see this?
I
I sent it.
did,
I sent it
yeah.
like twice actually.
I was hoping you were. I just assumed you saw it.
I mean, it's possible.
Well,
But-
see if you have it, but just zip the
Does it have
lip.
anything to do with mayonnaise?
No. Anyways, it was funny because the Knicks fans were just going crazy on the fucking street, and it was pretty fun to see. And one of them did yell like, "Durant, how do you feel about going to the Nets now?" And it's just that is the thing. The Nets will never have Knicks fans. Knicks fans are like, it's in their blood. It's generations.
Yeah.
It's so strong. It's suffering.
The Nets are high class New Yorkers.
Yeah, and they're hipster and high class, and
Yeah.
they're not even real.
Right. The most down to earth you get is like a young tech mobile.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Or maybe like a sports agent.
Yeah. Well, obviously. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
yeah.
But
there's
there's the most important game we have to talk about.
there's a couple other games. We can save that one.
Yeah.
What
else we got?
Did you watch Bulls Pistons?
I didn't see much of it.
Okay.
Bulls won.
Bulls won. First winning record that they've had since 2017.
First opening game.
No, first time the Bulls have had a winning record since 2017.
What?
Yeah. They're 50%
That's
right now.
insane.
Yep. Yeah.
They're 1-0. So
They're 1-0.
yeah, and they
And this is the first time since
holy shit.
Jimmy Butler, Dwayne Wade. Like it was a pretty good team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who else?
I don't know. Maybe Joakim Noah was still on the team.
Doug McDermott was on the team.
Okay.
Yeah, like they had a decent squad.
We have Dwayne Wade and Jimmy Butts. Jay Butt.
What else do you need, right?
That's funny, dude. So I mean, yeah, and this is many are saying this might be the season. Well, I don't actually know this. I'm saying this actually right now. This might be the season of false hope for the Bulls. But the thing is, they do have real hope. I think it might be false hope. I could see a scenario where they like.
I
don't
think
make
that
the
they're going to
playoffs.
come in between. So we're gonna take opposite sides of the stance here. Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're gonna be like at the top of the East.
Yeah, you're saying they're coming in.
I think
like
they're gonna
7 or
come
8.
in. No, I was gonna say like between 4 and 6. Honestly.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think if they sneak in, they're going to be 8. But I think they're going to be 8 through 10. They might. I don't. Are they doing the playing game? We got to research that. I don't know if they're doing the playing.
Yeah,
game.
they are.
If they're doing the playing game, I think they might be that in that bracket right there.
They are. I'll give you my rankings for like who I think will be the Eastern Conference. We're doing instant overreactions.
Yes, let's
like,
do it.
I'm
Let's
gonna
do it.
tell you what
Yeah,
my
who's making it from the Eastern Conference? Right
okay
now?
Eastern Conference is gonna be in no particular order. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, there has to be an order.
Yeah, there has to be an order.
I think Nets are gonna be no.
Bucks.
Bucks. Because I was doing like no particular order teams
Yeah.
that are above, the Bulls.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Bucks, Knicks, Nets.
No.
No,
Go ahead. Keep going. This is yours.
you think I'm wrong?
Yeah, already. Yeah.
Okay, so, Bucks, Knicks, Nets, Celtics.
Okay.
And I think that either Nets or Celtics could drop below the Bulls.
Yeah, I don't see that happening at all.
Okay.
No fucking chance.
All right. So that's why I said 4th.
I think
So-
Atlanta will be top 4.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Atlanta will be top 4.
Good for you, man.
Oh, instant
And
overreactions.
why?
I like it.
Let's talk about it a little bit.
I don't know. I just think they've re-signed a lot of their team. They're gelling. They had a really good year last year, and they're just going to build off that. I think Trae Young. I think Kevin Huerter got a good contract. I think they're all motivated.
Have we seen a game from them?
Yeah, they're
at all?
1-0.
They played
Yep.
yesterday. The day
Yeah, they
before?
beat the Mavs. So I mean, they beat them pretty handily too.
Today. They beat the Mavs.
Oh yeah, today they beat the Mavs pretty handily.
Cool. So they just got to win.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I still like, I mean, it's over. It's an instant overreaction. So we'll see.
Instant overreactions. The Heat is beating the Bucks right now by 30 points.
I think the Heat also will definitely make the playoffs.
Yeah. So it's all
Yeah.
it's all up in the air, if we're
It's-
being real.
I love it. And I do think this is going to be another year of great fucking parity in the league, which I love. I hate just going into the season being like, well, it's going to be this team versus this team.
And knowing exactly what
Yeah.
the outcome is. Yeah.
And you know what team I think has a very good chance of getting the title once they get one of their key players back?
Who's that?
The Nuggets.
Oh, the Nuggets for sure.
Oh, 100%.
When we get a key player back, roll the clip of the chosen one dunking.
Does he have that one?
Yeah, he does. He fucking better. He's already failed us once.
Sorry, I just woke up.
Do you have the clip of Jamal Murray dunking?
Yeah, I have the clip of Jamal Murray fucking dunking. You just give me a goddamn.
So
I asked
the
for
Nuggets-
it. Obviously, this was going to be this guy.
The Nuggets played the Suns last night, and it was prime time. Ooh, gotta love to see that. I don't want him to rush back though. It's
I
just
don't
like
know what's happening. Oh, he's got a hurt leg.
Yeah.
What's going on?
he tore his ACL.
Tore his ACL.
last
Is
March.
all.
Last March.
Oh, last March. Yeah.
Yeah, and now he's
Dang.
dunking. What have you done?
Well, he's
recently?
not dunking actually.
Well, shut the fuck up.
Clear.
I got one more slap, Danny.
Danny, can you dunk?
How tall
I
is
didn't
the-
fucking think so.
How tall's the rim?
10
feet.
9 foot.
9 foot isn't even regulation.
No, I know. But I want to see if he can dunk on a 9 foot rim. 9 foot, can you dunk? Yeah, you pathetic bitch.
Yeah.
8. You can
Eight?
dunk on an 8 foot rim.
8 foot rim.
You better be able to dunk on an 8 foot rim. Can you jump at all? Do you have a 12-inch vertical?
Nah, probably not.
Do you have an 8-inch vertical?
Probably. I'd say maybe around there.
I think you could dunk on an 8 foot rim.
I think 8 inches is pretty liberal.
Man, I hope we can do at least 8 inches.
I don't know. He's also kind of broken
So
right
if he's
now.
coming off the top rope, he's just
Not
falling
broken.
off. He's just falling off the top rope.
I'm healed.
You're broken.
Well, my back is still fucked.
You're a broken man.
I think my back will forever be fucked from now on, but it's fine.
Can we? I mean, I'm riding a pretty big high, but I feel like the time is right, so I still have to bring it up. Like, can we talk about why you're a little bit grumpy these days?
I don't want to talk about it.
You just been a little grumpy.
Why you all grumps, bro?
I don't want to talk about it.
Everything been going good?
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Are you sure there's nothing you want to talk about?
I don't want to talk about anything.
Sweet Prince?
Don't call me Sweet Prince. I'm not,
Oh,
not your
Bubba,
Prince.
Bubba.
Bubba what?
Don't you want to talk about
I
it?
don't want to fucking talk about it.
Man, it's been bothering you though.
It hasn't been bothering me.
Bubba.
Dude, your tricep is getting sore, man.
Bubba.
And it's just a problem.
Bubba.
Chafing.
You're chafing.
What's going on?
Nothing. You just wanted me to bring up the fact that my wife is pregnant and I haven't gotten any in like 5 months.
I thought they were supposed to get like really horny towards the end though.
Yeah, but like the placenta isn't where it's supposed to be, so it's like okay.
Oh,
So
so it's not.
Oh, Bubba.
So you literally can't.
I can't even like initiate.
Yeah.
I can't pretend. I can't get her like into the idea.
Yeah.
Like all that is off limits currently.
So it's just you and Jill.
Yeah.
No.
How many times a week, and this is just a completely
How
random
many times
question.
a day? Like
How many
5.
times a week, unrelated, just a change of subject, but like I was struck with the curiosity. Do you clean
The pipes.
your bathroom mirror?
The bathroom mirror.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like,
You're
how many
giving-
times do you just have to like clean off the bathroom
What the
mirror?
fuck does that mean, Adam? You're
What
giving
does
him
that
way
mean?
too much credit for.
You know what I
So
mean?
we're
Virility.
shooting shots.
Yeah, like it barely makes it past the sink, bro.
Oh, it just like piddles out.
Yeah.
Why are you guys doing it? Are you guys watching yourselves during this?
Yeah, I like
This is more
to.
on you guys.
I like to
This is
examine.
some Jason.
I like
this is
to.
some Bateman.
Patrick
shit.
Bateman
Yeah,
shit
it's
right
some
in the
Patrick
mirror.
Bateman
I like
shit.
to analyze my abdomen.
Yeah.
You don't?
No.
Oh,
No.
all right. Well, I guess that was telling about me.
So the Nugs beat the Suns, and it was awesome.
I just aim straight for the drain. It's just easier to clean at the end.
That is.
Whoa, what are you talking about, dude? I was asking an
about shitting,
innocent.
right?
I was asking an innocent question about your home cleanliness.
Yeah. We're asking if you can get your wife
How
in the
often
mood
do
by
you clean
cleaning.
the controller you play 2K with?
Daily. I have a sanitizer
Good.
box that I put it in.
Good. Because we know what's going on over there.
So
When
the
I
Nugs
play
game.
so hard that I'm sweaty.
Yeah.
We've already talked about this. We have 2 screens. I know what's going on over there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Because I listen, Adam.
Well, also
Because
I send you an
Yeah, I
invite.
knew conferences.
I
were
send you an
that.
Fuck you.
invite on my
What?
PlayStation camera every time. So
He watches.
he does. Yeah, he's acting like he doesn't, but he does.
So the Nugs beat the Suns, and it was pretty fun.
Were we
I had a
talking
good
about
time.
basketball?
Basketball sucks.
Hell yeah, we were talking
Fuck
about
you.
basketball. Go Nuggets, Danny. I don't want to see that camera flip to your side for another until we're done with this segment.
Okay, here, let me switch back to the main screen.
The big boys are talking about
that was
basketball
the
now.
wrong button.
Look what you did.
So the new rules do not favor CP3, and we're seeing that he had literally a frustration offensive foul when he was trying to draw foul after foul
Yep.
against Campazzo, took bad shots, and then eventually he just like swung at him.
Yeah,
It was fucking hilarious.
it was
Great.
awesome. Campazzo is the greatest asset a team could have while playing Chris Paul,
I agree,
and that's a fact.
And you're telling me there's some history there.
Yeah, there is. So they played in a World Cup qualifying game against each other
Okay.
and just went at it hard.
Yeah.
Like I think it was a series. That's how they do it. You play like a series when you're in your qualifiers.
Yeah, sounds right.
And yeah, dude, he ripped them up.
Yeah.
By the end of the game, they were both like chirping each other, or not even both. Like I think Campazzo was like pretending not to be able to pick up on it. You know, like he's such a good guy that he.
It almost makes it more annoying too, which is awesome.
It does, yeah. Like he's trolling him a little bit on the fact that he's so upset about it.
But we struggled.
So that's amazing.
We struggled a little bit in the first half, but I mean, in the second half, we were just hitting every three. I mean, Barton, Green, MPJ played really well. MPJ just got the max contract.
Dozier had some great shots.
Dozier had good shots.
Dozier was doing really
minutes.
well.
You know,
yeah, Jeff Green, man. Jeff Green, huge pickup for our team.
Yeah.
I
mean, we had him last year, but it's really nice to see him flourish. And I just love it because Jokic loves Jeff Green.
He does. Yeah, they're a good combo. Danny, what are you laughing about?
Nothing.
What are you laughing about, Danny?
I was actually like, I'm so bored with this basketball talk, and I really kind of had to fart for a second. So I thought, like, would it be funny right now if I just let it just go?
That would have been funny.
You
should
have.
have.
But the time it took me to debate whether it would have been funny, it went away. Which kind of made it funny, too, still to me. Sorry.
It made it funny to you, yeah.
Now, if it does become a possibility again,
it has to happen?
No, you can't do it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Because you've ruined it by asking the question.
You have to absorb it back into your body.
Yeah. Or, like, leave the room and relieve yourself elsewhere.
All right, yeah. Go ahead, though, what we're talking about.
But I still think Murray comes back. We are, like, top
contenders. All we have to do is have a good first half of the season.
Yeah, and we don't have the toughest schedule, which I like. We play the Timberwolves twice. You know, although Carlton Towns is playing well, we'll get to him. I don't know. I like it. Jokic had a good first game. MVP. I love the fact, I don't know if you saw this, but a sports reporter asked Jokic, a day or two before the game. It's like, blah, blah, blah. Like, how you feeling about the MVP going in this season? And he's just like, he said this, brother, I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
It's like, all I care about is getting that next win.
Yeah.
And I love it. I mean, that's
Joker.
That is Joker.
Late in the game, he's like we're up handedly by like 16 at this point. We only win by 10, I think, in the end, 12 maybe. Yeah. But like the last 6 drives, Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. making some sloppy errors. I know like Campazzo made one too.
Yeah.
He's getting up in their faces like for bad defense.
Yeah.
Bad defense. You know what I mean? Like Joker fucking gives a shit, and that's what matters on a team. That's what makes an MVP.
Jokic, I think, could have been a quarterback like in the NFL. Like not just from pure skill.
I'm sick of seeing videos of him tossing a ball up in the air to himself.
Yeah.
A football. He's always on sidelines at games.
Yeah, I need him to be darting.
I just want to see what it would look like. Yeah. Show me one.
But like, not only does I think he has the physical skills, but I think he has like the leadership and just like how he manages a game early on. You see him like
for sure
try to get everybody involved. Like first half is just like seeing who has the hot
open
hand.
Things up.
And
just
then the second
bit.
half when things, maybe they're a little bit tighter, he starts taking a few more shots. He picks his passes a little bit more carefully. I don't know. It just everything. He's just a real game. He's a game manager, is what he is.
He is
which
a
is
game
just
manager.
Awesome to see. Again, point guard level at a.
What?
I have a question.
Yeah.
He's a what?
He's a game manager.
He's a game manager.
Yes, I thought. That's exactly what I thought it was said.
Game manager.
What?
Game manager.
He's just trying to illustrate the fact that it's always good to have a game manager. On your team.
Honestly, he reminds me a little bit of Tom Brady.
Well,
I'll say it. He reminds me of Tom Brady.
You wouldn't not put him on the team for being a really good game manager. Because you can't. It's 2020. You can't do that, right, Josh?
Yeah. And you wouldn't want to if you could, because when you have a good game manager on your team, you have a little more clout, I think, as an organization.
Yeah.
And a better chance at winning.
No, definitely. Anyways. I don't know. I think I'd compare him to Tom Brady. I think Jokic being compared to Tom Brady is, some people might seem crazy, but I don't know. We'll see.
He kind of has more of a Roethlisberger vibe to him.
Yeah, aesthetically.
Not
vibe, bro. Don't do that.
Right. My mistake.
Yeah.
What I meant is what you said. What I meant
Aesthetic.
is what you said. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Josh, thank you.
I got your back. But we are playing. I do like how we have an easy first half of the season. We're playing Minnesota twice, which was easy last year, but this year, Karl-Anthony Towns, he's got a new strategy.
What's that?
So he has been criticized by being a little weak, being a little soft, I think is the word used to describe him, soft.
Okay.
So now he's watching gorillas fight to the death. He's watching gorillas fight to the death
My man.
of videos of them fighting to the death to hype himself up before the game.
I like
That
it.
is some truly psychotic behavior, I feel like.
A little bit.
No?
Yeah. No, I agree. But, like,
I feel like he's gonna have like animal rights groups against him.
definitely. But what if they're
But,
just, like,
like-
filming stuff happens in the wild? Like, then it's just...
Oh, like National Geographic. That's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. And they're
Yeah.
not. They can't intervene.
Yeah, they're not supposed... Like, animal rights groups get mad if you intervene. So
There's
then,
that
like,
picture
what are
from
you supposed
National
to do?
Geographic that's really famous, where it's a little like kid from like Ethiopia, and he's like literally like about to die. There's like a vulture sitting there waiting, and the guy's just his job is just to keep filming, and he won a big award for that, and then he committed suicide because he couldn't handle the guilt.
What's even crazier is,
Go!
like, did you know that David Attenborough isn't even there?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
No?
No. What?
All right.
Who the fuck is David Attenborough?
David Attenborough, the guy who voices all the National Geographic
Oh.
videos.
Did he die?
No, like, he's just not even on site. Like, you can't blame him for not saving people either.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Like, he isn't there.
I'm pretty sure he's doing it from a studio.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. That's a little
That's
insider
true. That's
tip.
true. And but by the time he saw it, it's
You
already-
don't know who David Attenborough is?
No, but by the time he saw it, it's already past tense. So like, there's nothing he could.
Yeah,
do,
no
because it
shit.
already happened.
That's his point.
Oh,
So
okay.
what do you think? What do you think the lamest?
Fuck you.
Jesus Christ, explain it more.
What do you think? What do you think the lamest animal to see fight to the death would be?
When two animals gonna get
Snails. Boom.
turtles,
I win.
turtles.
You
Yeah,
guys suck.
yeah, you
Snails. That's good. That's good.
Suck it, Dan.
Is there anything
Keep your
like
mouth shut.
unconventional you guys did that kind of like hyped yourselves up for competitions?
Clean,
Adam-
clean the window.
Adam knows something that I've done
Or
and
clean the
do
mirror.
That's kind of
The
psychotic
window.
as well.
That's creepy.
You know.
What's that?
Well,
Drinking.
no. If I fight
Oh.
or something, like I might make up a story about the other person, like in my head. that they,
It's
like-
all about storyline for Josh.
It is.
He needs a good backstory
Well,
on
if the
why he's
person,
angry.
if the person that even in high school and basketball, the people I'd be going against, I'd like make up stories to my teammates about how like they like said shit to my sister or people at our school and stuff. You know, you make up stories about these people like assaulting your family and shit, and then you want to go harder, right, in your mind.
Yeah.
That's stuff Jordan did too. You know, so at least I heard after the fact, but I don't know.
It's scary.
Is it? I think that.
It's-
Jordan just like bet like extreme amounts of money on things so that like
Yeah.
got him amped up to win.
But he also said that he like made up stories about
Like
people
there's
and,
stories like
exaggerated
before
stuff.
game time, like they're delivering pizzas to his like hotel room and he's like playing fucking like high
Poker.
stakes poker
Yeah,
games and
yeah.
shit. And then going out and winning.
Yeah, he's like the ultimate competitor.
He is.
I don't know. I think maybe just listening to some like "Till I Collapse" by Eminem would also do the trick, maybe. But I don't know.
Do
Maybe
you
not.
beat it before? That's an interesting one. Do you beat it? Maybe? You think the
No.
dice- You guys saved that. That's true. Well, I don't know. I think it's all mental.
Do you beat it before a game? Not
To
right
get that,
before.
like,
Not
stress.
right. You don't want to do it right before. Maybe like
I
maybe
will
that
say there's
day.
times
Maybe
I'm
that
like-
morning.
There are times where I'm like, I'm
I
gonna work
think-
out, and then it's like, well, I gotta do this first, and then it's like, yeah, I don't know if I need to work out.
Studies have actually shown that
Clears the mind.
you wanna build that up. You wanna keep that.
Are you talking about Seinfeld? Is that the studies you found?
Well, Mansers technically actually found the opposite of that.
You just
Say you want to
wanna
let go of it?
Well, Mansers
It
like
clears you up.
they like. I remember this episode of Mansers. All right.
What is Mansers? I forgot. Was that on
Spike
TV?
TV, yeah.
I just now like hit me like Mansers.
Yeah.
They
How-
have
how
an
far
agenda
can-
though. You can't trust them.
No, you can't. No,
They
I'm-
have an agenda.
Mansers
No,
is
yeah.
like the
There's
Mythbusters.
definitely-
except
there's
for, like,
definitely-
40 guys.
I definitely think this was a ploy by a semi-professional boxer just so he could fuck his girlfriend more. Because they had him come and punch a bag, right? They had him go have sex with his girl and then come punch the bag. So I think it was just like, And he went and had sex with his girl and then he punched the bag. He's like, see, this is why I have sex with my girl before every fight.
He just punched harder the second time.
Yeah,
around.
exactly.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
get it.
What
That's
about
pretty
Tyson
great.
Fury? You know, he's banging and eating like full steaks and drinking pints before like.
No, that's not true at
Fights.
all.
It's not true.
No, I don't know where you heard that. He's no.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
There's a video of him like eating a steak and drinking a beer and saying he does this before every fight. And they're like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Okay, yeah, he does that one time before the fight, but like that's not what he's doing while training. If that makes sense.
Well, I'm sure he's training. No, we're talking
No,
about
no.
before the fight, though.
But he did that. He did that
Game.
one time. Like he has one good meal to like have. He's not having those meals while like the 6 months building up while training.
Oh, okay.
If that does that explain that
I
to you?
guess.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't know if that's accurate.
No,
either.
I'm
He's-
not sure, but like
No,
I've heard.
He seems
No,
like he does it all. The time.
no, I did hear an interview with him, and he is very careful with his body and stuff. Can you yell upstairs?
You can be careful with your body and still eat steak and drink beer every night.
I don't think you can.
I think you can.
Not as like a professional boxer.
I think you can.
I don't think.
Josh can't.
Josh couldn't.
Yeah,
Josh
could
can't have
not.
one
There's
beer.
no
and
way.
then
Right.
turn into, like, 6
No way.
beers, and then
Yeah.
next thing you know, like
No.
A
way.
monster.
he's Ubering to come drink and drive.
I think
and
it's
shit.
all steaks and beers for Tyson Fury.
All the
Just
time.
exclusively. That's his regular meal.
I disagree. We'll
All right,
talk
let's
about
finish up some basketball here.
the biggest story of the week, possibly.
Please.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah, Ben Simmons. But before we do that, let's rank just early overreactions. Let's rank the Western Conference.
Okay.
Or do you want to do that next week?
We'll do that next
We
week.
can still get some early reactions
Oh,
going
definitely.
week 2.
It's a week into it.
Yeah.
Let's talk
It's
Ben
preseason.
Simmons.
Nobody gives a shit about preseason.
It's regular season. We are in
regular
the
season. Yeah, but
Did it start
it's
today?
early
it's
in the
still
season.
pretty much preseason.
It's early in the season.
Started
What?
yesterday, sweetheart.
Yesterday.
No, 2 days ago. Yesterday
2
was-
days ago. You heard that, right?
He's got gay on the mind.
What is
Yeah.
with you today?
Right.
What is with you today?
It's just gum. So Ben Simmons, I had the bold take that I would have traded him for MPJ. I would no longer do that.
No,
I don't
you're
want Ben Simmons
an
on the
idiot.
team. I am a fucking moron.
We have what is this? Anthony or
Carl
Aaron
Anthony
Gordon.
Towns. Oh
We
yeah,
have
we have
Aaron Gordon. We don't need
We don't need another person who can't shoot that great, but like Aaron Gordon can shoot twice as good as
he can shoot way better, and he's, I think, as effective on defense.
Not as effective, but you're so bored again.
What was the game? What did he say?
The first one,
No, the second one. The one
2
he just
days
said.
ago. Two
Two
days.
days ago. That's what-
2 days ago, and game manager.
You gave me 2 days
Yeah.
ago. That's what I like.
So Ben Simmons, it would be nice if we had a graphic to come up. No, cool.
Make us ask for it again. Look how long we vamped for you.
So yeah, Ben Simmons is an asshole. Doc Rivers was just like, "Hey,
Do you want
join
to
this
do your
defensive
job?
drill."
We're paying you enough. Do you want to do your job?
Yeah. So do you want to let's do a little role play? Your Doc Rivers on Ben Simmons.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm just kind of over here.
Hey, Benny.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, so we got this drill that we're doing. The whole team's doing it. You're in the last group because I knew I was gonna have to come over here and talk to you. Do you want to quite possibly just hop in for one?
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
No, I was
I
just
gotta
thinking
try
maybe
this
you
out.
could hop. What?
Shot, Doc. I had probably my shot.
Well, I think maybe you want to just hop in and play a little defense. I mean, we need you for a.
And that's how it went. Insane.
Yeah,
Insane.
I think I did well.
No, my only critique was you should have done like,
Hey, Ben Simmons, do you want to hop in?
you know how Doc Rivers talks.
Yeah, but no, he's trying to be cool. He's trying to get on his level. I had to play
I
Doc
think
Rivers.
Josh needs to play both parts.
That would be better.
No, Doc Rivers' voice like 3/4 way through a game.
Hey, Rivers!
It's just like so like he just yells constantly and his voice is just so out. It's great.
I would appreciate it if you would stop setting me up for jobs that require me to do black voice.
That's not black voice. His voice is just worn out voice.
I had to. I
don't think
I
that's
had to
not.
adjust on the fly.
So you went with the whitest voice possible.
Yeah,
Do you have the next Ben Simmons thing?
just didn't even try. I feel like that's the best way to go.
Yeah, I think so too, and that's what I want Ben Simmons. But Doc Rivers is different.
Then you be Doc Rivers.
I should have, but I didn't. You weren't gonna get up and walk away, and I knew that's how it needed to end. So I can.
You
only
don't
do
trust
so
me to
much.
be able to do that,
I didn't trust you to make that call. It's a
but you
bummer.
did trust me to do black voice.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Thanks for that.
So this is something funny, and this is just like shows that Ben Simmons has been and is consistent at least. This was a draft analyst just being
Consistent in a good way.
like, no, in a very bad way. Just being like, he
Ooh.
doesn't listen to coaches.
Yep.
Simmons' lack of competitiveness in crucial times has raised questions about his character. Those who know him best say he needs things to revolve around him on and off the court, and he's often been closed-minded to coaching and interaction
So
and
basically,
instruction.
he's self-centered
Yeah.
and he's not good under pressure.
No.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that after reading that, somebody was like, "Yeah, we can coach that out of him in the NBA."
Right.
You know, because that's not
He had so much talent, though. It's just
it's
like,
not something
nah.
to work on. You
Yeah.
know, but
I love how somebody was just like, no, once he gets millions of dollars, he's going to be much more reasonable.
yeah. And now he was supposed to be the solution for the 76ers.
Now he's the problem.
Now he's the problem.
Yeah.
Now he's the problem. So yeah, you knew where I was going with that, and you decided to just, in broad daylight, steal it from me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That wasn't right. Do you want to know why?
Why?
I kind of have to piss.
Me too. Okay. We'll take a little break.
No, but just a sneak peek of next week. We are going to get gambling picks. Gambling is a huge thing growing in this country. I think we should kind of involve that at the end of our episodes. You know, we're going to figure out a way to get a good sports book so we can do player props. I feel like that's a huge thing.
On games that are a little far out, so you guys can keep up.
Exactly.
Late weekend, and then
Yeah,
you know
early next
Danny
week.
can maybe make a deadline.
I think that's good. All righty.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to
The OnlyFans podcast.
the OnlyFans NBA podcast. Just two dudes in the nude getting lewd.
Talking NBA news. Thanks, Danny. It's not your fault. Fuck you, Rudy Gobert. Oh, I should have talked about how I fucking hate Fournier.
It's too fucking late.